I feel like a fool for really trusting and getting behind Jujutsu Kaisen, thinking it's going to be a generational anime. It's going to set the standards and raise the bar to new heights on what is a good shonen anime. It's going to convince me that seasonal anime is actually far superior from a narrative, from a hype point of view than the weekly anime which I was so very much used to from the older generation of anime. I was expecting the storytelling to be top notch right from the beginning to the end, for all story beats to be hit, for everything to be done nice and clean. But boy was I wrong. Jujutsu Kaisen was a generational failure. Now I could be wrong in your eyes, but I felt that this was so bad, that the ending was so bad, that after it, I did not give a crap about it. I felt like it was equivalent to the Game of Thrones ending, where a bad ending undoes so much good work that has already been laid out and delivered. It just makes you forget. And that's what the ending of Jujutsu Kaisen did. It made me not care. It made me actually disregard all the good work that is done in the beginning. Now you might just come and tell me, hey, what are you talking about? This was good, and actually the ending is good because of so and so. I'm just talking about how I feel, to be honest. This ain't a scripted video. I'm just put on the mic and just talking. Just woke up one day thinking, what did I do with Jujutsu Kaisen? I spent so much time on it for it to be this crap. This is the first time I'm thinking about Jujutsu Kaisen after months. And it's not a good thought. It's like, what was I even doing? I feel embarrassed. I told so many people, make sure you watch Jujutsu Kaisen because of how good it is. Now, mind you, what I'm talking about right now is about the overall series. It's about the overall piece of media that is Jujutsu Kaisen, the manga, which has ended in a catastrophic ending, rushed ending, horrible ending, lack of closure for me personally. Kenjaku, the Heian era was just not fleshed out enough. Without sounding like a laundry list of why it's bad, let's actually highlight some of the portions and why it was really good and captured the imaginations of so many. JJK was funny, which is a very important thing nowadays, because having the ability to wow you via great animation, via great fight scenes is a testament to the talent of the production team. Having the ability to make you laugh is a testament to the writing and the nuance of the characters in how they're able to carry humor, how they're able to control your feelings. Whether it's Todo, whether it's Yuji, whether it's Gojo, they were all very lovable, likable, and funny characters. There was a lot of characters which were really quite good, but they weren't great. They had a lot of potential, but the potential was squandered. They could have been used so much better. Whether it's Nobara, whether it's Megumi. Now, you might say, no, Megumi is really good. Really? Megumi is potential wasted personified. And that seems to be the theme of Jujutsu Kaisen, where it seemed like they were building towards something from the character point of view, but a lot of the story was going at a breakneck speed, whereby there wasn't enough space for growth from a story point of view, from a plot point of view, to accommodate the potential growth of the characters. I think there could have been so much. Now, they have recycled some of the best parts of other anime, whether it's the dynamic that we've been popularized and exposed to from Naruto, the teacher-student dynamic in Gojo and his team of students. But that's not a knock on it at all. It's great. I like it. What I don't like is the failure to truly capitalize on it and to truly capitalize on growing and establishing these characters, because whether you like it or not, it can be argued very strongly that it was a two-man show, potentially three, which is Gojo, Sukuna, and a little bit of Yuji. But Gojo and Sukuna took all the spotlight. And because of how stark the difference is between these two characters and everyone else, it became really hard to hate Sukuna. It became really hard to root purely for Gojo, because you're appreciating Sukuna as a character because he's so much more layered compared to everyone else. And fair, he's 1,000 years old. He is much, much older than the other characters, which makes me crave a Heian arc flesh out. It wasn't fleshed out enough. We didn't get enough backstory of all the characters of the Heian arc. And I feel like that is money left at the table, which they really should have capitalized on. Gojo being away from the story for so long, being sealed, and only to return to get killed. Fair enough, it is what it is. I feel like the fight between Gojo and Sukuna was okay. Not okay, it was great, but the lead up to the fight was just mediocre. They could have done so much more. We had a little time skip. We should have fleshed out or put in some filler. Jujutsu Kaisen is a victim of having no filler. And it made me realize that maybe being optimistic about Jujutsu Kaisen's delivery from the anime point of view being seasonal and having some movies spliced in, canonical movies, maybe isn't the way to go to maintain the attention, maintain my love or cultivate a love for the series in comparison to a weekly anime TV show, which is constantly reminding you and forcing you to pay attention. JJK was a reality check. It's telling me don't get your hopes up on just any great anime, even if it has a phenomenal season 1, a phenomenal movie, you still need to wait. And as I said earlier, similar to the Game of Thrones ending, after the ending in the manga for JJK, I just couldn't care less. I was so disappointed, disgusted, underwhelmed. I'm just like, well, that was a waste of time. And I haven't looked at it since. I haven't thought about it since. I haven't cared about it since. Although you can say me moaning, me having a go at it, me being so disgruntled is a showcase of me caring, but what I mean is caring for it in terms of I really crave for it to come back. I don't leave it. Now, even if they were to come back via some sort of prequel of the Heian saga, I still don't know if I would want to see it. And this is very personal, so it could be very different and wrong to you, but when I know something's going to happen, I lose quite a lot of interest in it. Prequels have never been my cup of tea. Sometimes they can be really good, but when there's characters in prequels that are existing in the later works of that media, I just don't care because I kind of know what's going to happen. Hey ho, anyway, I just feel like JJK wasted my time. I hope I didn't waste your time with this video. What do you think? Did it waste your time? Are you angry? Are you content with JJK in what it did, in what it achieved, in what it delivered? Remember, it was a juggernaut in terms of sales. It was a juggernaut in terms of being that new kid who became the mainstay of anime. But now look at it. I just don't care. When I should. I wish I did. I wish I could, but I don't.